Boom. Yo!
Boom, live.
Live and recording. We're recording? Yep. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, check, check. 1, 2. You're seeing this live as I say check. 1, 2.
Yeah, kind of cool, right? We're live on YouTube right now.
Now, why are we here?
This is the Wrestling Uncensored pre-show! This is it. This is the Wrestling Uncensored pre-show. The world-famous pre-show. We do it all the time.
Yep.
Usually we're not sitting this close together. We're kind of more separated.
I
have
enjoy
more
the space.
I have more space, yeah. But because we got a camera here in front of us, we're sitting a little closer. So this is a Wrestling Uncensored pre-show. Johnny North has decided to put some of it on YouTube now on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/ringsidereport.net with the .net spelled out, D-O-T-N-E-T. So we got some of the pre-show going now on our YouTube channel, but you said you don't want to do the whole pre-show, right? You just give them a little taste, a little soupçon of the pre-show, and then you cut it off at some point on YouTube. So you got to download the podcast. You got to download the podcast to listen to the whole deal.
That sounds about right, yeah. Why not? That sounds good. You get a taste, and then Sunday you get the whole thing.
Thinking, brother. Thinking. Expanding the Wrestling Uncensored universe. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video version of the Wrestling Uncensored pre-show. What do we give them? What do we give them here? Do we talk pro wrestling? Do we talk about your movie review? Let's do the movie review on YouTube.
Truth or Dare? You want to do that?
Yeah, you did.
Right.
You saw a movie, right?
I saw a movie, Truth or Dare, horror movie. A lot of people said going into it, like, this is going to be horrible, terrible. And I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. And I you're getting all like, I can't believe you. But no, it was fun. Watching people die, it's always fun.
Okay. That's kind of a gruesome thought, but it was a horror movie. Anybody we know in it? Anybody famous? Any big actors? No
one in particular. Bunch of teens.
Yeah, I saw a trailer for it. We saw a trailer for it as like a commercial for the YouTube, the TMZ Rusev
That's right.
video we were just watching. Yeah, the movie looked terrible. She was like, "You got to cut out your tongue," and I was like, "Oh no, does he cut out his tongue?"
Yeah, actually.
There's a guy who cuts out his tongue in a movie?
See, the thing behind this, like, Truth or Dare is that there's a curse. So they have to do the Truth or Dare or they die. So that's kind of attached to it. So cutting out their tongue, it's better than losing their life.
Huh?
Yeah, that's how it works. Because they went to this church and there's this curse. And apparently, if they don't do the Truth or Dare, this demon possesses them and ends up killing them.
Okay. So there's a demon. It's
right.
like got religious tones here to it.
Well, they went to Mexico, so.
A demon from Mexico.
Yeah.
Arriba.
And
es muy malo.
You would think just do Truth, right? Truth wouldn't be that bad. Dare is probably the worst thing, right? Because the Dare was cut off your tongue, right?
Yeah, why not Truth? Why doesn't everybody just pick Truth?
Because the way they played the game, originally, it was 2 truths, then a Dare. So, even if you keep picking Truth, the game is going to make you pick Dare.
So, if you don't cut out your tongue, what was going to happen to the guy? He was going to get killed by the demon?
The demon would possess him and kill him.
What kind of stupid movie is this? That sounds so bad. God. Why do you go see this crap?
I enjoyed it.
You liked it. You thought it was a horror movie. Man.
For Friday the 13th, by the way, why not go see something like that?
What do you mean?
It's Friday the 13th.
Is it?
It is Friday the 13th today.
Ah.
Tie in there, you know? Like, I know you weren't big into Jason and all that, but
it releases today.
It does, yeah.
Ooh, smart.
It's good marketing, yeah.
I guess.
I know you'll never go see it, but
nope.
If you
Not
enjoy horror
interested.
movies, it's not too gory. It's more PG-14 level, but if you enjoy people just randomly dying, it's fun.
Yeah. Not my thing.
Not your thing.
Not gonna watch that. I don't have anything to review. I have no movies to review. I have nothing really going on.
It's not completely true. Like,
What's happening? I have something going on?
Wasn't there something like New Japan? No? There was some news at least.
What's the news?
There's absolutely nothing going on with New Japan right now? No shows coming up?
Well, there's shows going on. There was actually a show early this morning that I haven't seen yet. The Road to Dontaku. I could get you some updates on that if you want.
I wouldn't mind. I know Wally would definitely like that because Wally was tweeting you this week saying when's the next episode.
Yeah. Well, I don't know when the next New Japan podcast is going to be. They have a little bit of a long road ahead, and I'm not sure when to jump in with another podcast. But, like, let's see. If I check New Japan World, there are shows. There's a lot of shows coming up, but not all of them are, like, big shows.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot of tag team matches. Tanahashi and Okada are working a lot of multi-man tag matches against each other, leading up to their big match at the Dontaku event, which is going to be on the 29th of this month. Right? I just want to make sure I have that correct. It's going to be Tanahashi, or is Dontaku on the 30th of April? When is their match? When is the Tanahashi and Okada match? It might even be... No, I had that right. It's April 29th at is it Hinokuni? I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure out when their match is. Match lineup here. It should be the main event, right? It's Tanahashi versus Okada. Oh, Dontaku. Here we go. May 3rd. Oh, it's all the way in May. Like, the match that they're building towards right now is, like, May 3rd and 4th. Those are their big events. Okada-Tanahashi is on May 4th. Finally figured that out. But you see, they have a lot of shows coming up and a lot of big matches on those shows. Like, on May 3rd, they have a big show the day before, and that's headlined by Kenny Omega versus Hangman Page, Kota Ibushi versus Cody. So we have a lot of shows coming up, and the big matches are kind of spread out. Like, it's not like one show with a lot of big matches, like a WrestleMania type deal. You know, there's just like a bunch of cards coming up, and some of the big matches are on these cards. Like, wrestling, that Hinokuni thing that I said, that's April 29th. And that's main evented by Minoru Suzuki, defending his Intercontinental title against Tetsuya Naito. Now that to me is the most exciting match. Like, I know it's all centered around Okada and Tanahashi, but I'm more interested in the Suzuki-Naito match. So for me, the big night is April 29th, even though, you know, they're kind of gearing it towards May 4th.
And you said someone retired recently?
Yeah, well, that's a rumor that I was seeing. There's this guy, Katsuya Katamura, super jacked guy. He was an amateur wrestler.
Okay.
A young lion in New Japan. He won the Young Lion Cup deal, and he's injured right now. But apparently he's, like, so injured that he's never going to come back to pro wrestling.
Oh, that's horrific. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's really bad because he was a guy with a lot of promise. Like, you figured this guy was going to be a star going forward in pro wrestling. And his career may have been cut short. And it seems like it's a concussion-related issue. So, I hope it's not true. I hope Kitamura is okay. And we see him again in New Japan. But I read a thing this week that he was possibly done with pro wrestling.
Well, with concussions, you just never know. You could be out maybe a couple months, or you could be out for over a year, maybe more. It's that bad. They just don't know yet, too, with concussions. So, Daniel Bryan's a great example.
Yeah, but he's back, right?
Yep. That's good.
Are we done the pre-show? Like, I want to get into the WWE stuff. There's so much going on in WWE. I know the New Japan stuff is happening, and next week on the pre-show we'll talk more about New Japan, because then the shows will really be kind of in full swing, because they really start, like, the Road to Dontaku started early this morning. There's another show here tonight, headlined by, it's another super tag match. It's Naito, it's Los Ingobernables, Naito, Evil, Sanada, Bushi, Takahashi, Hiromu Takahashi, taking on Suzuki-gun, so you got Suzuki, Archer, Davey Boy Smith Jr., Kanemaru, and Desperado. So it's a lot of these kind of tag matches for a few nights. I think soon we're going to get into the thick of it, you know? Like, I think it's 2 nights here where it's kind of multi-man tag matches. But then here, if I'm looking at the New Japan World schedule, they're back with it on the 23rd of April. And I think that's when we start getting some title matches and some more interesting stuff. Yeah, that's when we're going to have the junior tag titles on the line. Desperado and Kanemaru defending against Bushi and Hiromu. And then on the 24th, you've got David Finlay challenging Jay White for the U.S. title. Then on the 26th, the main event... Yeah, see, it's another one of these multi-man tag matches. Okada taking on Tanahashi's team. But there are big matches, like, coming up here going forward. Like, you got pretty much all the titles on the line. Juice Robinson's going to challenge Goto at some point. Jay White here is defending against David Finlay. The Killer Elite Squad are going to rematch Evil and Sonata for the tag titles. One match I'm really looking forward to is Marty Scurll and the Young Bucks challenging the Tongans, Tama Tonga, Bad Luck Fale, and Tangaloa for the Never 6-man titles. So that's kind of Bullet Club on Bullet Club action. That's going to be good.
All right, cool.
There's good stuff coming up. Are you ending the YouTube show?
We're done for the YouTube.
YouTube over. Thanks, YouTube. Download the podcast for more, right? Download the podcast.
Oh, there's a lot more coming.
There's so much more coming. How do I end the YouTube?
I think you have to click on X.
X.
Stop.
Yeah.